Welcome to Bio class. Today we will discuss class Amphibia. Class Amphibia, you know that the name indicates amphi means dual, bios means life. Amphibia can live the aquatic as well as terrestrial habitat. Actually, that amphibia, why it is called amphibia? Because they are having the dual life here in water with the gill. See that the gills are there, and after that the gills reduced and the lungs will develop. It means the characteristics of the aquatic and the lungs characteristics of the terrestrial. The both are characteristics in the single life cycle it is found. So they are aquatic, aquatic and the terrestrial both. The most of them, the two pairs of the pairs of limbs, body divisible into head and trunk, tail may be present in some form. Amphibian skin is moist without scale. Eyelid is there. Tympanum represent the ear. Alimentary canal, urinary tract, all are opens in common chamber and cloaca. We'll discuss all one after another. Respiration by the gill in the larval stages, lungs, and also skin. So it is called pulmocutaneous respiration. Pulmo means lungs, cutaneous means skin. So these two are there. The heart is three-chambered, auricle and ventricle, and they are cold-blooded. So from the skin, if we discuss that skin is rich in mucus gland, skin is respiratory. Exoskeleton means outer, any other thing is absent, no scale, nothing. Teeth, it is present. Teeth is it is in the jaw, and it is acrodont. It is fused with that bone. Heart is three-chambered. So if we see this the diagram of the heart, here it is three-chambered. It is clearly three-chambered. This is auricle and the ventricle. These are the main. Others is conus arteriosus and sinus venosus is there. So basically 1, 2 here. If I mark it here 1, here 2, here 3. This three-chambered heart is present. They are having R-base with oval, biconvex, and nucleated. Nucleus is there in that. The oval sept. Body temperature they cannot control. It means the poikilotherms goes for the hibernation. There is no copulatory organ in male, and everything it is it connects one space that is called one chamber, the common chamber that is called the cloaca. So you can see this one here. Look at here. This is the cloaca. Here the urinary chamber and the urinogenital. Here the testis, sperm. Here is the digestive. So all it is in one common chamber which is called the cloaca, and this is the cloacal aperture, and from that cloacal aperture it can move out. It means that the fecal matter can move out, urine can move out, sperm also can move out. So they are not having any male copulatory organ. It means male organ. Okay. All right. They are these are okay. These are cold-blooded, already discussed. 6 are separate. Fertilization is external. Fertilization external. Separate sex is there. From outside we cannot understand. The oviparous development is direct and indirect. About life cycle, already you know many things. It is in the low classes that here the egg is laid outside in water, and the sperm also the same time, so that fertilization takes place. Embryo form, the first tail is there, hmm, tail bud, and it takes about 90 days. Hmm. First, that hind leg will appear, then foreleg, and gradually the tail is reduced into frog. This is its life cycle. Just know that. Now, one very important thing here, that you should know that these two member of the amphibian is very common. One is Bufo melanistictus. Hmm. This is the Bufo melanistictus, and another one is Arana tigrina. Hmm. So this is commonly known as a toad, and this is the frog. You know the difference in practical class also will do the difference. The few difference, just know that. Uh, Look at its hind leg. Hind leg. If I show it, this is the hind leg. This leg is highly muscular. Whereas if you compare this one, it is not that. And the feet is webbed. That means it is for the swimming better. And here also webbed is there, but not like that. Okay. So body color also a little bit differ, and the skin, if we can see this is the quite smooth one, but here it is dry, and the wart like structure is there. If I magnify it, you can understand. Okay. Now this is tympanum. This is the tympanum. And the ear, external ear not there, just below the tympanum. In case of toad, look at here, the parotid gland is present. So parotid gland, from that gland they can secrete some mild poisonous things to the insect. Whereas in frog it is absent. This nothing is there. So it is absent. So here is one difference. Here and if we see that this toad, normally they are active in at night, and frog, they are active in daytime. And basically this is frog found in water. I mean, they like that best. And toad, they like that dark shady places hidden in the stone, something like that. It means basically they are terrestrial. Alright, so this difference is important. Now, class Reptilia, one of the interesting class invertebrate. Here it is, name refers that it is a creeping and crawling mode of locomotion, and from the Latin we can understand that. They are mostly terrestrial. They're covered by the dry, the cornified skin, epidermal scale, and the suture. They do not have external ear opening. Tympanum represent ear. Limbs, when present, it means that all the time not present, but it is grouped in tetrapoda, superclass tetrapoda. But you know that one of the group is the snake is not having the limb. Okay, others are having. They are having the three-chambered. The heart is usually three-chambered. Actually, incomplete four-chambered, we can say that. And the four-chambered also in some group, the crocodiles. You know that very big animals are there in this group. Crocodiles, Komodo dragon, anaconda, that big snakes. And previous the extinct, you know, the dinosaur, it was there in the group, but now extinct. Reptiles are poikilothons. Snake and lizard shed their scale and, as a skin cast. Six are separate. Fertilization is internal. They are oviparous. There are some form they are viviparous. Otherwise, they are oviparous and development is direct. So we can start from the beginning that here their outer covering, if we see this here, look at here in this covering is very hard and it is carapace, that is in tortoise, and but they are having the scale in their body. You can see the snakes, and the scute is there in the crocodiles. So scale, if we compare that fish scale is dermal scale. Dermal scale, it means deep seated. If you take it out, that force you have to apply, and it is deep seated in the skin. But epidermal scale is not like that. It is much superficial and very easily it can come out. Okay, so different type of covering. You can see that this, it can be scale, can be scute, can be carapace. So the different few types it is available. Okay, so here if we see that their heart chamber here, all heart chambers are, in fish, you know that there is two chambers. If I write over here, here the one and here two. In amphibian, 1, 2 and 3 already have shown. In reptilia also 1, 2 and 3. But look at this 3. 4 is not completed. If this area it is open, it means it can mix this areas. But there are some, they are having the 4. But here in the bird it is 4, and it mammals it is 4. See that evolution of the heart here. So reptilia having the incomplete partition of the ventricule, so that it considered 3 chambered. Okay, in some species, in bigger species, they are having crocodilia. They are having the complete one, so that they are having the 4 chambered of heart. One special organ, it's called Jacobson organ, is found in snakes. Sac-like organ in the mouth, which can detect the smell. Jacobson organ, special organ which is found in this animal. Okay, snake and the lizard set their scale as a skin cast. Here, this type of things I think you have experienced. You have seen that this type of shading scale. Here, the snake can do it. So their epidermal scale, easily they can set it. Okay, so other part I think you can understand that fertilization internal, they are oviparous, laying eggs. There is some snake like vipers group, they are oviparous. Viviparous. The development is direct development, no larval stages and some other sections here separate. And here the example, I think very clearly that 3 groups I think you have noticed. These 3 are one is snake group, that the snake group is most advanced. One is lizard group, and the most primitive it is turtle, tortoise, terrapin, this group. Okay, now about the snake. About snake, we are very much obsessed. When we can see the snake, we are just going to kill it, but we should not do that. You know that in environment it is very important factor. Hmm. And without snake, it is I mean ecosystem will not complete. But you have to at the same time you have to clear careful also. I can show you this snake that is a crate which is there in this area, Purulia, and surrounding areas, West Bengal. It is very common, and this is a very dangerous one. Just informing you that when it bites, it does not create any symptom. Sometimes it is, and symptoms are very simple. Sometimes the abdominal pain, that drowsiness, diarrhea, chest pain, and so that the sometimes it does not create that so much of pain and that wounds areas also. Hmm. and long time the mm, I mean poison, it remains inside. It creates the death. Hmm. All right. So this is the just information to everybody, and you prepare this all this name and the examples. Okay. All right. Next part we can do FS, class FS. Thank you.